IF24 and husband M23 of 4 years, as the title suggests, had an open relationship until now. This started when about a year back, my husband wanted to open the relationship since he never experienced what it was like to date other people. At first, I was vehemently against the idea since I thought our relationship was just fine as it was, but after months and months of pressuring and cold shoulders, I gave in. At first, every time he went out, I would be depressed and would stay at home by myself crying. I felt incredibly insecure and inadequate since it was clear he didn't want me anymore. After a little while, I started getting in shape and going to the gym when he would leave. I thought that if I looked great, he would want to close the relationship again since I let myself go when we got married. At the gym, I met a woman named Cindy, and she told me that she was in the same boat as me with her husband. After a few weeks, we began meeting up frequently for dinners and sometimes coffee. I would like to clarify that during these meetups, there was no intimacy between us, just long talks about our lives, childhood, interests, etc. Apparently, my husband found out about Cindy a few days ago and didn't like that I was seeing someone else when he was doing that to me. So rightfully, I called him a hypocrite since he was the one that wanted to have the relationship open in the first place. He is now demanding that we close the relationship and has forbade me from contacting Cindy, which I feel is absolutely ridiculous, not the closing, the relationship part. I wanted that from the start. I told him that I will not stop being friends with Cindy, but that he was more than welcome to close the relationship since he's the one who suggested it in the first place. I seriously don't know why he would tell me not to be friends with someone who has been there for me the whole time. I don't think I asked for too much. I didn't start dating people outside of him, and I still love him. Edit. I left for a few hours and came back to this. Thank you for all of your comments, criticisms, and even videos. I am slowly going through them as of right now and taking a few of them to heart. I believe I owe you clarification to those who asked. Yes, we did marry very young. We live in the Bible Belt, so marrying young is still very common. We have been together outside of marriage since we were in high school. We had grown up in the same small town literally across the street from each other. My parents told me that I was going to marry him because God told them I would. Also, to those that were asking, Cindy and I are not a thing. We are just friends, not lovers. I don't think Cindy swings that way even if I do. I also did not see another person simply because I'm not that kind of person. I have never been on a date with anyone other than him, and since we are still in the same town, if I would have done that, I probably would be labeled a lot of things that are not too good. Once he gets home, I am going to try to talk to him about this, since I am not the type to leave people without giving them a chance to speak their piece.